Hey, Roy.
Roy, I'm working.
Fall is in the air. It is this morning 63 degrees, but by this afternoon about 94. It won't quite feel like tomorrow's the first day of fall, but it's getting closer, getting closer.
Hey, y'all didn't even notice yesterday I wore pants for the first time in 3 months. Got them on again today, too. Cody's the only one up here with shorts on. Don't you know it's cold
Smart
outside?
man.
That's good.
No,
It's going to warm up.
My favorite doctor in the world, Dr.Eric, Stanford. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Live and well this morning. Roy, always ready to go. Fired up, waiting on that Tennessee-Florida game coming up on Saturday.
Kill them.
Kill it. Over on set 2 this morning, teaming up. Never thought in a million years that father and son would be on set 2 this morning. D is alive and well, and Don didn't have
That's how that gray hair.
Since Frank ain't here, Don's filling in again. How to go from there. Zack's fired up. I know we're going to beat Kent State by about 40.
I hope we do.
42.
I hope.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is a live edition and Athens in the AM. Thank y'all for getting up with us. Don't forget this part of the show brought to you by Hometown Market. The specials just came out today. They're in all the area papers. Gloria will have them for you in just a moment. We headed that way tomorrow to get a bunch of stuff to feed a bunch of folks for the weekend. USA Today, boys, front page today. I know y'all ain't had a chance to get it. I have it delivered here each and every morning. You know, there's Obama speaking for the final time at the UN and all this stuff. Talk. And then down at the bottom, somebody's getting a divorce. And they made the front page of USA Today.
Imagine that. No.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, way to go. You look kind of like him, Eric.
Yeah. That's what I hear all the time.
We're going to talk about that just a little bit, too. You know, one of my divorces, I made the front page, too.
How'd that go?
How'd that go, Zack?
Not too good.
Yeah, not too good. Roy, did you fill in for me then?
I did.
Yeah. Nothing like being incarcerated, you know, over a divorce.
You just can't run that mouth anymore, can you? Have you ever known Jamie to be quiet?
2 hours of incarceration did me a world of good. You know what? Hallelujah, brother. I went on to a better life. Let's get this party started. The weather, no rain. And today's last day of summer.
It is. And just in case everybody's curious now what he did, harassing communications. He's got that big mouth going for him. Who thought that? I know. He just doesn't know what he loves. All right, 63, 64 degrees. They're doing a live thing on Facebook. Weather's not important. It's the same as it was yesterday. No rain in the forecast. They do say we could possibly see a pop-up shower. Not going to happen today or tomorrow or probably any day this week. But high temperatures are going to stick around in low 90s. And then hopefully next week, look at there, we're seeing 80s on the screen. It'll start to stick around. And the low is 64. So, you know, pool's pretty much over. First day of fall tomorrow. And Frank may make an appearance tomorrow.
Hunting season.
Right.
You ain't been hunting in 5 years.
I know, but I still talk about it.
The day you ever hear, Cody, of Jamie Cooper being in the woods anytime.
Someone is about to do something dangerous then.
Somebody told me they hit something out there, and I was out there possibly looking for it.
Same here.
I couldn't care less about you. I know you'll be. All you guys down Ortho Sports are that way. What's wrong with y'all?
They like to
A lot of free time.
yeah, looks like it. Y'all got offices in like 3 or 4 cities already in North Alabama and moving. Is Roger? It's open now, isn't it?
It's open, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Last week was a full week.
Dove season started last week, didn't it?
Dove season started last week.
I don't care about that. All I know is my favorite season is football season.
Amen.
Is that true?
That's right.
Yeah. I saw.
You're
I don't
asking
have
a football
picture,
coach.
But I saw a shot of you being held back in the Decatur Daily from about to jap slap an official.
I don't know about all that.
It was a bad angle.
Was that true?
Uh-oh.
It was a bad angle.
Bad angle, coach. Bad angle, coach.
Yeah, they said, look here, they hold it back.
I woke up and he's like, look, Cody's on the front. Look at there.
Get a little
Referees are bad everywhere, coach.
Yeah.
Get self-control. Right? That's right.
Yeah, he had
You
it.
headed down to Auburn this weekend. I got some Auburn questions in just a moment. Oh, good Lord. That'll be a good game. What's the point spread in that? Do you know?
7.
Auburn, LSU.
7 or 8.
6 or 7.
Auburn.
No.
I'm just trying to throw you a bone. I'm not.
Help
LSU
me
by
out
4.5.
Yeah, that'd help you out. Of course, me and Roy are going to watch that Tennessee game. Roy being a big Tennessee fan. Boy, if Tennessee were to lose that game, the fan base up here, they think they are going to win it all this year.
That's every year.
We'll see. We will see. Speaking of sports, let's go there now with Bama Zack.
There you go.
It's time for Sports with Bama Zack. Brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. The best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County.
Is that me?
Sleep through anything.
Hey, go KFC, get you some chicken if you're hungry. Or if you're hurting, go see Roy, Abby, and
You a regular infomercial now?
Hey, go. As Abby said, as that little lady walked in the door, get some of that stuff Zach Green's using. That it works. I
They're
promise.
going to put a poster of you down there, Zach. Let people get their picture made.
Hey, I'll do whatever it does.
You have to take your shirt off.
He's a good pitch man.
Hey, I'll do a commercial. Brad will do a commercial. Whatever. I'm good.
Quit trying to get in all the commercials, Zach.
Hey, that's right. Hey, gotta mention this before I get in trouble. Yard sale.
No.
Imagine that, a yard sale.
Mama's having
Mama's
another one.
having another yard sale. Friday and Saturday, 103 Hammond Street. Yeah. I think
Oh,
my
hey,
Aunt
there
Edna's
we
going
were.
to
That's be the tall one on the
I
right.
think actually my Aunt Edna's going to be there for the first time since she had her health issues. So that's going to be good. See her out and about.
About 10 pounds thinner then, too.
Okay, football games this week, this Friday night. Of course, one of the biggest ones will be at Golden Eagle Stadium, East and Athens. Coach will talk about that here in a little bit. Also, some other big games. You got 4-0 Hartselle against 4-0 Russell. That'd be a huge one. Hazel Green Sparkman. Ardmore Tigers, we had on the other side of Huntsville go play Randolph Raiders.
What is your official title? Are you Coach Green?
I am whatever coach. I'm like.
Do the boys call you
I'm in
Coach
charge
Green?
of the. Like, there's one guy that calls me coach. Most of them call me Bama Zack. I just tell them call me Bama Zack. But I'm in charge basically of the little managers.
Oh, okay.
And one little manager, it was his brother whose leg was broke.
There you are running on the field.
Yeah, let me tell you, I told Coach Stanford, Dreyer did an excellent job with our guys broke his leg.
I didn't want a
Come on, Zach.
dissertation on it. I just wanted a yes or no.
Ardmore goes to Randolph. Tanner at Madison Academy, another huge game. And James Clemens, they'll be going to Clay Chalkman. So, Gus Malzahn, imagine this. He takes the blame for 1 and 2 star. He's supposed to, Coach Gross will tell you that. Aren't you supposed to, if he started blaming all of these players and stuff, that would be bad. Of course, he's going to take the blame. So, we'll see if they get that turned around because that's a huge game against LSU.
If something goes wrong in here, I ain't taking the blame for it.
You're the leader
know
of the
that.
ship. You're commander.
No, I ain't. I ain't going down with no
Well,
second
Glory
shit.
is. That's right. I've got
It's
Glory.
going to be Brad's fault, Abby's fault,
My
Dr. Stanford's fault. It ain't never going to be my fault, I can tell you that.
Hey,
And
Alabama
who'll fix it?
looks like
Me and
with our
Brad.
Darius Stewart to be out, it looks like it's instead of Robert Foster, it's going to be Cam Sims moving up to the starting line.
Have you ever caught a pass for us?
And here's the thing, I'm sure Coach Gross, I don't know if he has to deal with this, but coaches are trying to keep the players from tossing back touchdowns. If you see kids, before they cross the goal line, they're just, instead of handing the ball to the official, they want to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, that was my problem in high school.
And
Not
Clemson
tossing,
did
dropping.
it the other week against Troy. There's been a lot of touchdowns, costing teams touchdowns because the kids won't just hand the ball to the official. So kids, if you're listening at home, hand the ball to the officials. Don't try to be pretty and toss it back.
Yeah, that was my problem, Coach.
Kids aren't listening to you, Zach.
I dropped it on the 2,
Public service announcement.
and it rolled into the end zone. That
That's
it?
it.
Really?
That's it.
Speaking of,
talk more.
I gotta bring up. Y'all look like a smart bunch. Let me. The other night we were sitting around the house. As always, I never leave. Talking about me growing up in New Hope. Well, New Hope was New Hope Indians. They still are. By the way, they beat somebody the other day. I talked to my brother. My nephew is wearing my old number, 13.
Wasn't retired?
If it wasn't for Howard Cross, I'd have been the most famous person ever from New Hope. I can't help that the guy won 1 or 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway, they had this restaurant out there. Because New Hope Indians. You know what the name of it was? I'm going to tell y'all in just a minute. She says, I've never heard of that before. I said, I'm going to tell you that. It was called the Wigwam.
I said the what? The wigwam.
She says, I've never heard of what is a wigwam.
I didn't
She
know
thought
what a
it was some
wigwam
hairstyle.
was. I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
A
No,
wigwam.
he's making that up.
I had
That's
to.
what we're gonna call your hairstyle.
I was like,
I
I've
had to
seen
look
a
it
teepee.
up. Give her the official definition.
Am I the only one that did? Abby, do you know what that is?
Like
Never
an
heard of
That's
it.
where Indians live.
Yeah.
A wigwam, like a teepee. Except it's a
Teepee.
They
wigwam.
live in a wall.
That's right, wigwam.
I'm not obsessed with Dancing with Wolves. I'm sorry. I missed that.
They live in teepee. This is a
Only 4
wigwam.
hours long.
Huh?
Oh, cool.
And
You
he
knew that,
always
didn't you,
has.
Eric?
I knew it was a TP.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I've seen a
Wigwam.
teepee. I knew what a teepee
I'm thinking about
was.
living in one.
You're thinking
You're
about
back,
right.
you're getting close to it, right?
They'll probably put you in the backyard.
I'm gonna take a break. Y'all hang on. I was trying to tell you how to work on a patient, do you? Judge James, or me trying to coach, at least you've been kind of quiet with them today.
Hey, he's heard all you guys thinking you were coaches.
All right, let me go remind you, Lauderdale boys over there, this is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. Finest sausages go to the winner. Cody, I know how you like to eat them. All right, here we go. They got an editorial this morning in the Decatur Daily talking about these anthem protests are wrong. But, you know, talking about the national anthem. Don, you may be the only one that can answer this question. What famous baseball player who's in the Hall of Fame was going to make $100,000 in 1943? Turned it after Pearl Harbor in 1941 rather. Was going to make $100,000 the next year. Joined the Navy.
Bob Feller.
That is the right answer.
Yeah, look at there.
Goodness.
How many years did he serve on the USS Alabama?
4.
Really?
I'll let you have it. 3. And his bunk, they still show it down there in Mobile. They show his bunk.
I remember that.
He was going to make $100,000 the next year and joined the Navy.
Wow.
All right, the pipeline is back in action.
Woo!
Thank goodness.
Gas prices.
Brain gas.
Huh? Gas only went up. I saw here it was only up a couple of dollars, but
Yeah. 26, 20.
how many barrels a day go into that pipeline?
200,000.
It was 1.2 million.
Million.
1.3 million. That is the right answer, D. Way to go. The leak was only 136,000 gallons. The line supplies 40% of gasoline to the East Coast. Butler High School sold. Who bought it?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Wow.
They bought it, but that ain't the real question. I knew that was an easy question. That's $4 million.
4 million, yeah.
They paid for that.
Probably cost them another 4 to get it going.
What was the upkeep on Butler High School last year being deserted?
Being empty.
$20,000.
Wasn't it like 300 grand?
$300,000.
Give him the sausage.
Yeah.
Game over.
$300,000 to
Game
keep that
over.
thing up.
He's been sitting at home watching TV.
Yeah, I know. He's been reading the paper.
Yeah. Getting ready for today.
That's why I put him over there with his dad. I didn't want him to embarrass y'all. All right, here we go. Right up your alley, Roy.
All right.
Ginseng. Y'all all know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should take some.
When is ginseng season?
Spring.
Well, it's the fall.
Fall is the right answer. Eric, you're not a big ginseng hunter, are you?
No.
It sells for how much a pound?
$125.
$1,200.
What?
$125.
$1,000 a pound. $1,000 a pound. A 63-year-old Huntsville man, Wong Tong, got caught
I know what he's
getting it illegally.
Really?
His fine was $2,605
come up with those numbers.
for purchasing ginseng during a closed season and failing to register as a ginseng dealer. It's an aphrodisiac. Is that what it is?
It's more than it's an energy more than anything.
Energy.
It's better than caffeine.
Well, if it's an aphrodisiac, you need energy, huh?
Gives you good energy.
Only you will know the answer to this one. What happened at Auburn 20 years ago today?
Burned.
It burned. That is right. The barn burned. But that ain't the real question. All right, here we go. Let me get over to
You ain't
page.
got one yet? Because I was
Page 2. What caused the fire?
Oh, then I just read that.
Cooking.
They were playing LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Cooking is the right answer, Roy. But what happened to that,
Grease
according to the
fire.
fire chief, it was ignited, Cody, by a grill that was left underneath an overhang and overheated. Huh?
Even I knew that.
Tailgating.
What happened in that game, if anybody remembers? LSU won it by 2 points,
The game continued, I knew that.
or 4 points. With 36 seconds remaining, Auburn's Rusty Williams scored a 7-yard touchdown. The Tigers, needing a 2-point conversion to tie the game to force overtime, was intercepted and returned for 2 points, and they got beat 4 points.
Oh, wow.
Now, let's move on to the headline of the day.
All right, we're ready.
Brangelina. Who's her daddy?
Voight.
John Boyd.
Billy Bob Thornton.
No, that's her ex-husband.
Yeah, John Boyd. That ain't the real question.
John
That-
Boyd, that's right. What am I thinking?
Saw my
She
first,
was married to him.
Saw my first, told her this last night, she already knew it, first X-rated movie ever in
It's on TV now.
1969 in Ardmore, Alabama.
Midnight
John
Cowboy.
Voight was in it, Midnight Cowboys, now rated PG. Had to borrow an ID to get in, I was 16. My daddy didn't have to have
So
one.
you were bad way back when, too.
He drove, my daddy didn't have to have one, he drove. All right, the planet is shocked. That's where it starts off. All right, here we go. Do some questions right now.
This is news?
Yeah. Then I'll go over to the hard stuff.
Oh, okay.
What movie did they meet in and start their affair?
Mr. and
Mr. and
Mrs.
Mrs.
Smith.
Smith.
That's a good answer. Zach, you ain't got nothing else that you do know all this stuff.
I ain't seen a movie in a while.
Who was he married to before?
Jennifer Aniston.
Easy.
That's who he should have still been married.
Oh, yeah, Zach. Okay, like you gonna know all that here. She wants him to have joint legal custody, but she wants their sole physical custody.
Yeah.
She don't want no money from him. What are they?
I don't think money
What
is
is
an
she?
issue.
What are they worth together?
400 million.
That's a good answer. That's the right
Almost
answer.
as much as you, Jamie.
That's about what I owed. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now we get into some easy questions for you people living in Limestone County. Limestone County Creek on the bridge. The cost to build this new bridge has been closed since Christmas was $1 million. Now it's gone up to $1.6 million. Why?
Snails.
Snail. Name the 3 types of endangered species snail.
Jason Black was on TV talking about that this morning.
Well, he ain't up here, and this is real television. Huh?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Roy, they're endangered, man.
I'm tired of political correctness and that kind of
It went up $600,000 because of snails.
Armored snail, been endangered since 2000. Cody, you teach any of this at Athens?
We see those all the time. Yeah.
The Anthony River snail is another one.
We have those in the backyard,
And
don't
then
we?
the slender campylona is the other one.
Let's ban the EPA.
Huh? They're only found in Limestone, Morgan, Madison, and Jackson County.
Well, so let's kill them out. Then we won't worry about it. Honestly.
Be really in
The views of Roy.
According to Wallet Hub, and 150 largest cities in America, the least place you could have fun.
Least place you can have fun.
Yeah, city, big city. One of them's in Alabama, ranked the worst, one of the worst. What would it be?
Montgomery.
Montgomery is a right answer, D. You are on fire this morning. They say there's absolutely
Doesn't count.
nothing to do in Montgomery. Huh? All right. What was the largest gator caught during gator season in South Carolina?
13 feet.
14.6.
20 foot.
I need the weight of it would be the question.
Oh,
Be specific.
1,400 pounds.
18.
Well, there's his mouth on it.
Holy
Good.
cow.
It's 200 pounds short of the largest one ever caught. That was the one in Alabama, wasn't it? That
Right.
gal caught like 2 years ago. This one weighed 800 pounds. But here's the real question.
How big that thing is.
When does gator season run?
Where at?
Anywhere. They have a gator season.
12 months.
I thought every state was different.
It's right in the middle of summer. isn't it?
I did too. I thought
Every state's different.
Well, let's say South Carolina since that's what this is.
Well, people, yeah.
They're all about the same.
That narrows it down.
September 10th to October 8th.
yeah, the fall.
I tell you what we ought to do is get a big boat, not a big boat, a boat, and let's go out and try to see if
You're such a wonderful
I can
hunter.
tell you one come up to my house, and it was June.
I don't wanna see one
I
now.
bet you wouldn't go to Roy's place and catch some
Hey,
gators.
I ain't kidding you. I saw one, the East Lauderdale News had one over in Rogersville. A gator about 10 feet long, was dead beside a pond out in the middle in a pasture that a donkey had killed him.
Yeah.
You remember seeing that?
I do.
No.
Yeah. Stomped it to
That's
death.
over near Anderson. Over on your farm.
They don't mess around, Roger.
Man.
I'm going to ask y'all a simple question here. This is the way he spells his name. O-T-Z-I. Otis? Otis? Who is he?
I don't think so.
Well, you got
Otis
to know.
Right.
Andy Griffith.
You be a doctor, you may know this.
TCI. Don't know.
He's Europe's oldest mummy. He was found in the Alps. How old would he be?
Wow.
The oldest mummy ever found.
2,500 years.
More than that.
Oh, look.
That's almost.
Oh, that's disgusting.
How do they
Come on,
know he's
Brad.
that old?
They found him.
Oh, he
He's
found
5,300 years old.
Did his driver's license?
Wow.
He was 3,100 BC.
Wow.
That's wild.
I'm going to end this early on one last
He looked
question.
pretty good for that age.
Glad you
He
did after that one.
Well preserved.
That's pretty bad.
Who was discovered, and took a picture of him in Hollywood on his birthday, wearing a hat that says, "Make America Lift Again."
Lift. Again.
Lift.
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, he's the first one.
Schwarzenegger will be right. How old is he celebrating his birthday?
69.
67.
69 be right. But here's the real question.
Just one.
How do you spell Schwarzenegger?
Oh, yeah, okay.
CH
Come on.
S-C-H-W-A.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Cody's got it. What?
S-C-H-W-A-R-Z-N-E-G-G-E-R.
You know what?
He
I'm
missed
going to let you have it,
When-
but you missed an E.
N-A.
E-N-E-G-G-E-R.
Good job, Cody. Wow.
But that's 10 times better than anybody else in your contest. So we'll let you have it. Dean, you are a winner today, but I'm going to let Cody have it because he had the most difficult question.
That was impressive.
Nobody would have ever known that E was left out.
Nice D. D's got a...
Take a break. Coach coming up next. Y'all hang on.
Who's he signing?
Oh my goodness, we are back. You would think today's a Thursday and the end of the week for Jamie, but he's all riled up today. 64 degrees, feels good out there, clear morning. Sorry, no rain in the forecast. Basically no rain for a while in the forecast. Temperatures are going to stick around low 90s today, tomorrow, the next day, and just a beautiful weekend at least. The clouds and the low breeze feels good. Soon, next week, 80s, high 80s that is. Look at that, 82 for Tuesday. We'll take it. So things are slowly cooling off.
I am the amazing Swami from worlds unknown.
Brought to you by Bill Matthews, attorney at law.
And now, let's talk to Coach
And
Gross
now.
and Coach Eric Stanford down in Orlando.
Yeah.
Y'all all be running a football team down there, as many as y'all got working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Every fan in the stadium's a coach. There you go.
Yeah,
No
we'll
one
ask
knows it
Cody
better
about
than
it.
Everybody's a coach Friday night and a parent on Saturday. There you go.
You don't listen to any of that, do you?
I really don't.
Good for you.
But I tell you, I can't stand sitting in the stands. I went to the UNA game Saturday night. Just sitting in the stands kind of gets to me. But no, dear, I don't hear
You
you.
got to sign a
was
bunch
it,
of autographs,
everybody?
take your
Oh,
picture.
no.
take that.
Just hearing what everybody has to say about
Okay.
this and
Did
that.
they know who you were?
A few, but just
The
I
criticism.
don't listen. I mean, I got plenty to do, so
Well,
I
if you
listen during
did,
the
you'd
game.
get mad.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe it would help. Maybe I need to start listening.
So you was at UNA. How'd they do the other night? I found-
They beat Valdosta 44-19.
How many games did you lose the 3 years you was at UNA?
We lost one in those 3 years.
And won 3 national championships.
Right.
That was
That
the
is
good old
unbelievable.
days.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That's
pretty
why
good
you're in
run.
the Sports Hall of Fame.
Well, timing's everything.
And didn't you want to coach? Didn't you get your fill of that then?
No?
It's in his blood.
Well, I know it don't do you no good, but you almost won the other night.
Oh, so close. They're getting closer.
Yeah.
They're getting better.
Playing very, very well.
Yeah.
Playing extremely hard, and never been more proud of a team after a game.
Aw.
Really haven't. And they laid their guts on the line, and just ball didn't bounce our way. But very, very proud of our guys.
Did they feel proud after that game?
Well, I think
know
so.
That's got to be
Well,
tough.
there was a lot of hurt,
Yeah.
and you should hurt. You lose a close one. That means they've invested a lot. That means that they bought in. You know, it's not just we lost. It was painful, and I hurt for our players. I really did.
But you knew when you came to Athens what you were getting into.
Right.
So
A
you
young
knew it was
team.
going to be kind of like Saban would say, a process.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be. You knew it would be a little bit tough, especially in the region we play in.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it's tough every week. You know, I mean, Florence was 0-4, but they lost to Hearts on Muscle Shoals, Tennessee Power, and Clay Chalkville. So no, we don't play any easy ones, but
When you get
but our
that
guys
first win,
continue
though.
to improve.
You got an easy one this week, East Limestone.
East Limestone is they lead the series. You know, it's started in 06. My last year here is when it started, but East Limestone leads the series, and they do a really good job. Got a good program over there. So once again, we got our hands full.
That's a big rivalry because I know they could paint the town up, beat East, and the East doing the same thing about Athens. And why is that? Just because of the proximity?
I think the proximity, I do, and then two, I think it's county, city.
And everybody goes to church together, and
That's right.
like Lindsay Lane or wherever they go.
And
First
that's
Baptist.
one thing that makes high school football special, is a rivalry like that.
But what are you expecting out of your team this week against Jeff Hughes?
Well, I expect them to play hard. I mean, that's what I expect. You know, that's what we're doing every week, and you know, hopefully we'll cut down on mistakes. You know, one thing they do is they like to hold on to the football, which means we wouldn't have a whole lot of possessions. So we've got to do a good job when we do have it, and it's going to be a physical football game.
It's hard to believe, but did this mark the season halfway over?
It does.
Already.
Talked to our team about that yesterday. I'll generally tell them that every week. You know, hey, at the end of the week, this week, when the horn blows, season's half over. It seems like yesterday I was telling you that it was, you know, week one. It goes so fast.
And then when the season's over, you're basically done until summer.
No, we don't do anything. Don't do anything.
You don't sleep all day.
How is the Bible study going on Tuesday nights?
Going well. Going well. Stan Young is leading it.
Great guy.
He does a really good job, and Karen cooked chicken spaghetti last night, and
Yeah.
Billy Snyder's wife Bonnie made a hot fudge cake and sent all that
It'd
in.
be nice if you brought a little leftovers up
Wow.
here.
Yeah.
Boys are
There weren't
hey,
any.
with football boys.
There weren't any.
Okay.
Those football players eat it, but I think we had about 26 players there last night.
Awesome.
So it was a good time.
Awesome. Stan's the youth
That's
director at
great.
First Baptist.
First Baptist, that's right.
See him down at Joe's Pizza a lot. All right, Cody, hang loose here as we talk to
Okay.
Dr. Stanford.
right.
Ortho now.
They know
does
him
Dr.
well.
Lawrence have a player on the team?
He does, William.
So he's down there every Friday.
He's there. He leaves the clinic every day, goes watching practice.
Now, where are you on the Friday nights?
Well, it just depends. We kind of just, Bill, of course, Dr. Lawrence goes over to Athens and watch his boy play. And if I can go, if I don't have to cover another school, I'll go watch Athens. The 9 o'clock kickoff game I went and watched till midnight. And then if not, I'll go to West Limestone, Ardmore, Elkmont.
You find any way around this big county?
Yeah.
Good enough? Now, what county did you grow up in? I know-
Lamar County.
Lamar County.
Lamar County.
You know, Limestone County, believe it or not, is the smallest county of all 67 counties in the state, geographically. Got the greatest
Sort of
sheriff
like
of
it.
all of them. But,
No
you know.
doubt.
That's right.
No doubt.
All right, let's talk a little bit about what you do. You guys, you just opened in Rogersville. You got an office over in Winfield.
We do, yeah. So we're running wide open right now. We've since we opened up this new clinic last week, I guess this is the second or third week. It's been a full Monday through Friday. Trying to just get it out there that everybody from that community, we still get people who drive over, don't even know if we're open yet. So we still, you know, we're busy there. We got our Winfield clinic. I drive down every Thursday down to. That's a 2-hour drive back. So
Well, it's near home, though, isn't it?
It's near home. That's why I like going. I like to provide care there, and it's good to see people you hadn't seen in 15 years.
When's Mule Day? They already had that this year.
No, they're having it this weekend.
Oh, it's this weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all going back?
Oh, it's going to be
I'm
great.
going to Auburn. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. You're going down to Auburn LSU game.
Yeah. I'll catch one of the losses this year. So let's go.
You don't know that. They may pull that out. All right. You guys, whoever's idea it was to come over and open up in Athens, had to have a genius plan because.
I'll take all the credit. 5 years ago. Yeah.
Well, when people, is that how long it's been here? 5 years now?
They've been here 5
5
years.
years.
Yeah.
Getting in something with people over 50 is the way to go. Because we all got something wrong with us. You're about there.
Hey,
Yeah.
I am no pain.
That's why they're building the retirement nursing home in front
Yeah, I
of the
saw
clinic.
that thing already going up.
Yeah, we're going to just have a back door connecting the clinics.
Go on with it.
What people don't know, I'm pretty sure, is like if you have knee problems and pain, there is some comfort that you can get in the interim.
Yeah, there's solutions besides surgery. I'd say
Right.
majority of patients come to the clinic. Don't get me wrong, we'd love if every patient just walked in and needed surgery and had everything
operate.
worked up. That's what you do for a living. But at the same time, that's not what we're in it for either. We're in it
See,
just to
I
take
don't-
care of people.
I've never understood that. Dr. Alan Coleman, the #1 dentist in this part of the country, he
I'm
used
so
to be on the
sorry.
show all the time before he got real busy.
Belly
And he's
smells.
always giving people, to tell them how to preserve their teeth. Why do that? Why not feed them candy?
Because he's a good person.
That's like y'all need a pothole.
I think you'd run out of people.
See, y'all need like a pothole out by the door when they come in. They, hurt something.
I always
No.
say you need them to hurt for a long time, so when you put them through the grind of surgery, they say, oh, you just wake up, that was nothing.
I mean, at times I've been there, knowing that I've got I had my first knee surgery 45 years ago, right now, basically.
When they just took everything out.
Had I known then, Cody, I wasn't going to be the star athlete and Bear Bryant wasn't going to offer me something down in Alabama, I should have never played football, no better than I was anyway.
That's probably
But
the
now,
80% of the people.
and how many people like me, Eric, that you see that can relate to that, have some injury that they
That's the
sustain?
majority of people. That's the majority of people that's had some.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Or they're over 40 and think they're still 20.
We get the weekend warriors.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't one of them.
You have been.
I am not. My goal in life is try to keep up with a 4-year-old. Let's keep going.
That's a warrior.
So we all get. So you see a lot of that. The same. So I'm just like everybody else.
Yeah. I tell people, and a lot of people put it off because the first thing you hear when you go to the doctor is like, I ain't having no surgery. You may not need surgery right now, But I do tell people that if you've got an issue, especially at a young age, sometimes if you take care of that issue, it prevents you from having problems when you're 15, 16, 17. And,
Well, why didn't you tell me that 30, 40 years ago?
He wasn't even
I
born.
wasn't around, but the technology, I tell people the technology in medicine is so advanced every day that we don't even know. We don't even know what the future holds. And I'm a young guy, I admit that, but in 10 years of being around orthopedics for residency and fellowships and stuff, it's changed a lot for me.
What are some of the #1 questions people ask when they come in, people in their 50s and 60s or 70s? What's the first thing they want to know about you guys down in ortho?
The main thing they want to know is how to prevent what problem they're having for, say, their other knee or their other shoulder or something like that. So a lot of preventive stuff it literally is a clean, healthy lifestyle and active, and keeping weight off and things like that. And some of it's genetics. I tell people you can be the most fit, in shape person, and their knee look like a person who's not fit and in shape and overweight and just had injuries and things like that. And so that's the #1 question we get probably all the time from a population that's kind of in their middle ages, older ages, and they're just trying to preserve so they don't need surgery.
Well, I know when you look at me, I look like the outstanding athlete, tip-top conditioning. In reality, I'm falling apart.
Wow.
I mean, look at me on that.
Where
That's
is
when I climb that
this?
rope.
A few wrinkles.
Yeah, it's,
Brad, where did you find
I've
this
had that
one?
fixed too. But all right, so people just call, make an appointment, get in. They don't have to request when you 5 guys there. They
No, we have people who request each one of us. That's just, that's the
You can do
beauty
that.
about it. But at the same time, everybody over there I think is great, and everybody take care of you.
I know y'all do a super good job, and I think
And they
you
all
can get
have
me
that
up and
same
going.
thing.
Yeah.
You're not pushing surgery. Try this first. When you're ready for surgery, you'll do it.
Yeah, and people will call you when they're ready. People will come back. They'll say, "Hey, I'm ready," and that's what you want them to
I'll
do.
probably call you day at lunch. But anyway, thanks for coming up. Give
Yes,
you guys
sir.
all Ortho Sports. Y'all go make them. Y'all aching, can't get around. They'll fix you up. I guarantee it. Cody, good luck. We'll see you next week. We'll see you at church Sunday then.
Thank you.
Take a break. We'll come right back with Roy. Y'all hang on. Now, see, Roy, you're another one trying to tell people how to stay healthy.
That's right.
Right.
Always
But
good
I can see you doing it.
stuff. You ever played knocker ball?
I got knocker knees. I saw a picture of you in that big.
That's knocker ball.
That's knocker ball.
It's a big
First of all,
plastic ball that you crawl
I
into.
played knockers before.
Get it.
we won't get into that.
Oh my goodness.
I tried to.
I understand. Some things are more.
Way
Could you
to
get
go,
hurt
Roy.
in one of them?
Pardon me?
Could you get hurt in one of them?
It's hard to, but
Not for me.
That's exactly why I was telling about it. After we did that, and our church put that on and it did it for a picnic. It was so much fun. My wife and I were the only two our age that got out there and did it. But what was fun? Well, I shouldn't say one guy was a little older than us, but after I played, both my shoulders were hurting, but my left one was really bothering me. And
You shot?
No. So what I did was I went in Monday and I told Melanie.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, within
Were you
about
sore?
3 minutes, she put that muscle back in place. She has explained to me the most common injury in the shoulder is that muscle slip.
Well, first of all, Melanie is the masseuse, I
massage
guess.
Yes.
Massage therapist
Right.
that herbs them on.
Yeah, she's the one that told me that I wasn't allowed for her to touch me. My wife told me that. But she put that muscle back in place, and I'm telling you, within 15 minutes, the pain
Oh, she's good.
90% gone.
Yeah.
She is. And then the other day, I hurt my back out at the job, and I'm talking about the creek. And Jason got a hold of me and helped me with that. So I was just going to tell everybody, if you got those aches and pains up and down your back, your shoulders are hurting, knees, hips, whatever, we got some of the best massage therapists in this part of the country, and I'd really recommend you come by.
Affordable too.
Well, Melanie, I
absolutely.
notice is awful busy. When I come there and get my B12 shots, they do those on Wednesdays and Thursdays. She's always got 2 or 3 women back in that room on the vibe machine and everything else, and the sauna doing stuff.
Oh, she's such a good teacher, and she knows exactly what she's talking about, and she can help you get in shape and understand how to lose weight and all that stuff. And I'm proud to have her and Jason both as a part of our team. What I really want to hit on today, though, is I want to talk to you about that time of year. You got all the pollen in there right now, especially ragweed, people coming down with all these allergies and sinus issues. And, of course, now you got about to change the season, and then you're going to have the colds and the flus and all that. Listen, you can do what the doctors want you to do. You can take those medications that put you in a stupor and make you look stupid for a while. Or you can actually just prepare for this, be ready for it like we do, and avoid the vaccines. And I'm not kidding when I say that, avoid the vaccines. Why would you want to put mercury in your body when they've already proved that the people who get the vaccines are just as likely to get the cold or the flu as the ones that don't do it? There's listen, y'all, if they had proved that those things work, they'd be spouting it on TV going, look, 94% of the people that took the vaccines don't get the cold or the flu. It don't happen. Why? Because it's not real. It's a way to make money. Haven't you figured out yet that the medical profession, the pharmaceutical industry, for the most part, and I'm talking about those that prescribe drugs for everything, all they're doing is treating your symptoms. They aren't really interested in solving your problems, because if you're healthy, you don't go to the doctor. They don't make money. I hate to be blunt, but I'm going to be. Imagine that. Listen,
Not you.
try some things. Get your vitamin C levels up, and there's no better way to do that on earth than to take the MSM plus C. That's delivering about 1,000 milligrams of the best vitamin C in the world along with MSM. It builds the collagen in your body. It makes every soft cell tissue in your body healthier. It helps the hormones work. All you diabetics, you should be on this. Lots of people in 6 to 9 months on this, and it takes that long. the cells are so permeable that they become self-regulated again to a great extent. Less medication, you feel better, you're going to live longer. But the most important thing you can do right here at this time of year to avoid the allergies and the colds and the flus is IS3. This is our teachers and nurses' choice. Why do we call it that? Because they're the ones that's exposed to everything. Every kid brings something in. All the nurses, you know, they're exposed to it because they're trying to treat it. Take your IS3 as we instruct and watch. You might actually make it through a whole year with no colds, no flus, no time off at work. And the cheapest thing you can do, but every human on earth ought to be doing it, is taking vitamin D 5,000, one every day through the winter. Did you know that you will probably be able to avoid almost any kind of cold or flu? And let me tell you something, we're the only ones in the country that has the vitamin D with the vitamin K in it to guarantee absorption and the perfect formula, a 200-day supply for $20.
Can't be done.
Come on, folks. If a doctor writes you a prescription, it costs 3 times that for a 30-day supply. Don't do that. Come by Herbs and More. We have the answers. You don't have to have a prescription to get these things because they're safe. You know why you have to have a prescription from a doctor? Remember, a prescription simply means permission to poison. Avoid that if you can.
Alabama has the highest level of prescription use in the country, and
No
companies
kidding.
that make the painkillers and their allies have hired an average of 18 lobbyists annually in the state since 2006.
Now, why do they have
It's
to have all
working
those
for them.
lobbyists?
Till they get into the pockets of the people down there, the legislators,
That's
to make sure they're going to be able to write the prescriptions. But that's pretty high.
It's all about
That
money.
is high.
You know,
That's pretty high.
Unfortunately,
they
Had more than
Everything is.
5.8 million prescriptions written in 2015. That equates to the rate of 1.2 prescriptions per person, the highest rate in the country.
What an insanity. And then they want to block something like DMAA, which will help you lose weight, and has proven to be so safe. It's been used for 2,000 years in China.
We need a lobbyist.
And our government comes in and blocks it. Another one's Kratom. All I know, Kratom, a lot of people say it has a bad name, and it does not. It's been used in South America for over 1,000 years. Nobody's ever been reported dead. The state of Alabama banned it. You idiots. Get it right, folks. Let's do what's right for the public for a change.
That's because the
instead of what's
legislators
right
have
for
been
your
down there
pocketbooks.
forever. I agree with you 1,000%. Roy, on fire, Herbs and More. You'll feel better. He'll help you out. Come on,
Tell it
sit
like
with
it is.
Coming up next, Dee's got some big shoes to fill. And following this, y'all hang on. Names.
Pretty
And
much.
now,
You just
Don Lauderdale Jr.
Junior. You did good. You didn't even try to put a middle name in because we don't have middle names.
Oh, you don't? Well, as many brothers and sisters as Don had, I guess they ran out of names.
That's that's what I was always
Hard to
told.
remember everybody.
All right. Hey, thanks for the
koozies. Yeah.
koozie on Cozy TV.
Ooh. So you need to get some of those made and give out.
Hey,
Well, have
you're
some.
speaking to the.
Yeah, I'm doing a men's event Friday and Saturday for some guys at the Brook. We're going down to Doublehead Resort.
Your church.
Yeah, where we go to church. It's going to be fun. We're doing kind of a different men's event. There's not going to be, I'm doing 3 talks, but they're going to be part of the meal times. The rest of the time we're going to watch football or shoot guns.
Have a
Or,
good
There's a great restaurant over there that my buddy Wayne Lash owns. It's right there at the old campground thing Grady Reeves used to talk about all the time, the fish camp thing. Right
oh,
there.
yeah.
Say it's awesome, too. So what are you going to be talking about?
Doublehead's going to be fun. I've got 3 talks I'm doing. The first one's called Men of a Certain Age. It's the first time I've ever done it. It's a fresh one, and I'm really excited about that one. The second one's Modern Southern Gentleman Code that I've done before. And the third one is called How to Be a World-Class Follower. And I've done it.
I need to listen to that one.
Yeah, that one turned out really, really good. I did it for a group of insurance agents first, and then somebody else heard it, and I actually did it as a sermon for a church. right before they were getting ready to change pastors. They asked me to come in and do that one.
I don't know if that's what you were going to talk about today.
No, but that's what it is. Before I get started, I just saw something I thought was fascinating. Nick Saban's got a lot of records, right? He's about to catch Coach Bryant if he wins the national championship. He has a record that I did not know. He is the highest paid public employee in America.
Really?
Highest paid public employee in America.
And he's worth twice what he's getting now.
Yeah, 7.9,
that's what the college
7.09 or
pays.
whatever, and Jim Harbaugh's 2, the second highest paid public employee in America.
Really?
Yeah, of all people.
Harbaugh's out there.
Harbaugh's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's got them on fire, though. And it's just like Roy and I were talking about Tennessee this weekend. If Tennessee were to lose a game, the fan base on the Volunteers are going to go nuts because this is their year.
nothing like the loser of the Auburn LSU fan base is gonna is.
I really think Auburn could win that game.
Is gonna. Do you really?
I hope not, but
All
right, what are you going to talk about?
I'm going to go about that. Well, the
I can
question
talk
is,
football all
Shut up should
day.
be
well,
bad.
I mean, I know.
I watch football all day.
Are you like old John Wayne movies?
No, not really. I like Indian movies.
I like Indian movies. He did a
I used to go to the
movie.
Wigwam, man. I'm an Indian movie man.
He did a movie back in the '60s called The Undefeated. And when I see a movie on TV, a lot of times I'll grab my phone and look on IMDb and just see if there's anything kind of interesting about it. Turns out that movie is based on a true story. The movie is all about this group of rebel soldiers who leave and go to Mexico because they don't want to surrender at the end of the Civil War. And John Wayne comes in and tries to, and it's all kinds of stuff. Turns out it's a true story. There was a Confederate general named General Joe Shelby who led a group of guys that they ended up calling the Iron Squad. They did all of these raids throughout Mississippi and Missouri and Arkansas. And at the end of the war, they wouldn't surrender. And so they loaded up 600 of them and they drove to Mexico. Emperor Maximilian had just taken control. And they set up their own little camp in Mexico and made it for like 2 years until Maximilian came back, until he got deposed. They had to leave. They went back to Missouri and just started working again, but they never surrendered.
Well, good for them.
They kept through it. And I thought it was a fascinating story and so indicative of kind of the Southern culture of just never.
Well, my question was, how you going to tie that in with anything you got to say up here today?
That was just a good story, Jamie. I mean, I thought you
Sharing
liked good stories. Do you not like good stories?
Sharing
Yeah,
a good
that was
movie with you.
Well, I mean, I didn't know
I
what
love
you
stuff
wanted.
like that, yeah.
What I thought that would be. I can't believe you're not a
enjoy
John
that.
Wayne fan.
Oh, he's all
He
right.
is. He just doesn't. He's always.
I mean, just a good.
truth.
I thought that would be a story you could do something with. I was trying to throw you softballs, and you just gave me nothing, Jamie.
It's football season. He's not thinking
I was
about
throwing you a
anything other
curve.
than football.
Is that what it is?
That's
I
what
can
it
talk
is.
football all day, man. I'm like Feinbaum, except better looking.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a fact? Well, you just need to go do a show with Cole. Go over and be on Kubelik's show.
I see him on. He does a good job,
He
too.
does.
Cole does a really good job. Do you see he's doing sideline now for the SEC
I
Network?
saw him on Feinbaum the other day. Well, she'll even start watching when they get into arguments. Oh, the newest thing Feinbaum's got going. This Jordan Rogers.
Who?
You haven't seen him on there? The good-looking guy who won the
Rogers' brother.
Bachelorette?
No.
Well, he's getting into it now with I-Man out of Montgomery, making fun of I-Man and his mustache. He's supposed to be on there today. They're going back and forth. It's Aaron Rodgers' younger brother. He's an analyst now.
I did not know that.
They fill the time with banner from
But they get
people
stuff
and-
started, and then they just kind of let it go. Kind of like, I never would do that on this show. But
So is Feinbaum going back to what made him famous?
Kinda.
Before he went and got national and didn't get and wasn't funny
And now
anymore.
having to do all the endorsements
Kinda.
for everybody.
And,
Yeah.
it's worth watching. Now, the SEC Network's probably, and you know this, most successful startup that it ever has been.
It's insane. I'll tell you one thing I got going. I hadn't told you. I got an appointment to do a podcast interview with Steve Shaw, who is the director of
SEC
officials
officials. They need to do a better job.
with the SEC.
I didn't like that hit on Hurts.
You didn't like that hit? Well, you weren't the only one that had a lot of stuff they weren't crazy
What do you think about a quarterback? Now I got to go.
He's good. I think he's going to be okay. He was unflappable. I thought at the end of the first half they might have to pull him. I thought maybe he was going to get a little rattled.
He didn't.
Never did. Just kept going. What do you think
was
about it?
happy with the victory.
Huh?
Did you hear
There was
what
a
Saban said?
first.
Everybody was getting IVs, but the old fella hung in there. I didn't need one.
He said they don't make them like they used to. You
All right,
know.
D, good. Man,
to
good luck
see
this
you.
weekend
Yeah,
over at
there's-
Double
Thank
Tree.
you. We're gonna
Modern
have fun.
Southern Gentleman, y'all check him out.
Check out that website.
We'll take a break for tomorrow. I'll be back.
Till tomorrow.
I might come back up here today and come on.
I know.
Frazier's running now on the station. Y'all watch
He's
it. I'm
up.
running
I
it
saw
24
that.
hours a day if I can.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Bye.
good stuff.
It is good.
It is.
Bye.